This is what dirt's all about right here.
And how about Ty Majeski in the 66? Had never raced on dirt before this weekend, and he has been rock solid. And I talked to some of the folks from ThorSport, and they just praised his car control, and that's been the reason that he has been so good this weekend, even though he's never raced on dirt before.
And what about the hometown team, 75, Parker Clearman? That team's based here in Abington, Virginia, and Parker usually has to start out back because he doesn't run all the races, Vince. You put him up near the front, he could be a real story here tonight.
Yeah, I was talking with Chris Carrier, the only full-time member of that team, but he was talking about how they have some of the best helpers and so much experience that comes to the track with them that really makes the difference for them. And that whole group, the team and Food Country, been around 62 years, been in the racing business since 1975, and really a special weekend for them here at Bristol.
And Kurt, you know that feeling. I love what you just said, Vince. Helpers. That's what they have.
Track looks great right now. Nice and clean.
Get ready to come to the races. That's how we grew up racing.
Right. It's the spirit of all the crew people helping out, the ladies helping out. I mean, everybody's jumping in. And this brings back that old school feel of just working off of $100 just to make sure you got an extra right front tire to be able to go out there and race with.
Boy, Chase Elliott really heating up the 18 of Chandler Smith. Smith, one of those drivers who's already got a win this season, locked into the playoffs. Chase, of course, just coming down, looking for a little extra dirt experience. He's really worked on his dirt game, whether it's running a midget at the Chili Bowl, getting extra laps in the truck ahead of tomorrow night's Cup race. He wants to be a better dirt racer.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this track, the way it's prepped, you have to have a good team to go out there with. And Chase Elliott is a NASCAR Cup champion out there working on his craft. He knows how good Larson is from all of his dirt experience, and he wants to go and try to duplicate that.
With Haley Deegan in that one truck, it's been a challenging weekend for her. Wrecked in practice, the first practice yesterday. Team had to go to a backup, didn't get the laps that really probably she needed or certainly desired yesterday in practice because of that accident and having to transfer to the backup truck. But she made the show, and she's working her way up through the field.
15.
Racing hard there with Lane Perkins, and there's Tanner Gray right behind them. Good battle there, and Stuart Frieson's holding off Chase Elliott.
Ben Rhodes took the lead at the jump, holding off Joey Logano early. Stuart Friesen not far behind.
Numbers move so far and doing some slide jobs. And we got a yellow.
Yep, caution is out. It's the 49, and that's Andrew Gordon.
But one thing that's starting to happen is the track is taking rubber. And you're seeing the low groove starting to turn a darker color. And then guys are searching around middle to the high side, and there's different colors of mud. And so that's one thing I'll explain. It's like baking cookies. Right? Cookies are doughy.
Right, I hear. You're with this. I want to hear it.
You have some fresh mud, and so here we got a little sideways action. Just kind of loses it and loops it off for mud. This dirt, it's like fresh dough, and sometimes it's so gooey and slick in the beginning that you just got to get them all scooped up and put onto a cookie sheet. You put the cookies in the oven, and then you're baking it. Here, look at this dirt.
Tires.
That dirt is starting to bake where the stuff on the outer groove is still fresher mud, but it has a film on top of it. So eventually all of this is going to bake over, and in dirt racing is you have fresh, gooey, yummy cookies in the beginning, and then you have these burnt Frisbees that are really too hard to chew by the end of it. That's dirt racing to me. It's like baking cookies.
You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry.
Yep, and the loose stuff up there, we call that the...
But, you know, the thing that's impressed me about the track this year is to hear so many of the quote-unquote dirt guys that we have in the Cup Series and the trucks talk about how good the track is. I mean, they've really done a great job, the staff here, with getting this track racy this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, the slang and the lingo going back and forth. Dirt guys love dirt so much, they say, yeah, dirt's for racing, asphalt is for getting there. Asphalt guys are like, oh yeah, asphalt is for racing, dirt is for planting potatoes.
We are under caution because of the spin by Andrew Gordon, but unlike a typical race in NASCAR, you won't see guys pitting under caution. We'll only pit at the stage breaks for tires and gas. You can only take tires and gas at the stage break, so we'll unless you have a major problem, you won't be pitting any other time. Downstairs to Jamie.
When it comes to pit stops, so you look around here, it's like, where is everybody? What's missing? Well, the pit crews are missing all weekend, this race and tomorrow. No pit crews traveled. So the mechanics and the guys who normally work on the truck are the ones that will be going over the wall when they do pit during the stage break to take that fuel, to make those adjustments. But it's called a non-competitive pit stop, and what that means is they'll come in, they'll shut the truck off, and NASCAR will give them 3 minutes on pit road to do the service, then they'll fire it back up and leave. There's nothing gained at this situation. So it's something you see in like the ARCA Menard series, Vince, but certainly different when you come to the NASCAR race.
That's for sure, but
I'm kind of interested, like Kurt is, to see if they do it on one stop or two.
You looked pretty good. What you were doing right before the caution came out, just chasing that brown up on the top and keeping the momentum up.
now that's not the voice of spotter Rick Corelli.
That's wife Jessica Friesen.
That was Jessica Friesen, Stewart's wife, who is adding some insight as well. She is a veteran racer in her own regard. Tried to make the show tonight, couldn't advance to the qualifying races to do so earlier today.
That's some relationship goals right there. To have your wife spotter telling you that you got a little hangy when you're running the low group. Love that. No, it's all about information.
We'll have to continue to watch and follow along with this strategy, but I haven't seen a great deal of fall off in the lap times so far.
In row 2, Chase Elliott and Parker Kligerman in row 3. That's Rhodes on the outside, Logano in that purple 54 inside.
Pull out a line before the start-finish line. Be interesting. You're trying to get as much traction as you can, you got to go down. Look at that. It's like art.
Majeski jumps to second past Logano, and now Friesen working the outside. Going to challenge the 54 as well. 3 wide behind him.
Look at that. You're telling me that Majeski kid has never been on dirt before?
Never.
Wow. That's impressive. That's a 66 truck on the bottom side that we're talking about. A conventional asphalt type of line where you're just taking her down in there nice and steady, not trying to put her in too much of a sideways look, and then try to power down in the cleaner mud on everything.
That tells me what kind of talent Ty Majeski is. Never been on the dirt before, but he has such great car control or truck control in this
Friesen
regard
on the move.
that it still allows him to transition to the dirt and still run competitively up front.
And you see Friesen there on the bottom. You heard his wife Jessica saying before the caution, I liked your line. I liked what you were doing. And he's really, really fast right now. Even though he couldn't finish the pass on Majeski, he's making some good lap times.
Yeah, Majeski overdrove turn 1 last lap. This lap, he kind of dialed in, and look at all that speed he carried off of turn 2.
Behind Friesen, some good battles going on as you see Logano, Chandler Smith, Parker Kligerman. The 42 is Carson Hocevar.
Hocevar's been solid in the top 10. Had a big slip, lost 3 or 4 spots, got him back. You see, he's up ahead of Chase Elliott now. Matt Crafton with a nice run on the outside there.
With a log jam there behind Logano as Smith runs 5th. Chase Elliott 9th in that 7 truck.
This is some of the most fun that I watch. These trucks sliding sideways in a 4-wheel drift, like you said, Kurt. This is so entertaining.
And just all the lanes to choose from. This is what's incredible right now. Bristol all last year was just stuck to the bottom.
Friesen trying to hold off Logano. For Stuart Friesen, his day job during the week, if you will, on the dirt. Chase Elliott continuing to run inside the top 10. This truck, Kevin Bono Mannion put together, does all the work at his own shop, hung the body, etc. Bought the truck off RacingJunk.com. It's an old Bobby Dodder truck. And said, yeah, I just bought it, rebuilt it, and it's racing and it's fast. And Chase Elliott's done a great job with it.
Love it. See Matt DiBenedetto in that 25. He grew up on the dirt in Northern California.
Yeah, this stage went by super quick. And this is already 1 to go. Rhodes is still just a little bit ahead of Majeski right now.
What a clean stage it's been. We've just had the 1 spin. Andrew Gordon bringing out the caution, but Ben Rhodes from the jump has been the fastest, and he is taking care of business with his 4th stage win of the year. That's the most in the series.
Excellent work. Excellent work. Now we'll see that strategy. We'll see who picks, who stays.
Eagle won before. Rhodes wins stage 2.
What a year, huh? I mean, what a season last year. Ben Rhodes has become the man to beat in the Truck Series.
The defending series champion. He's been runner-up twice this season, top 5 in 4 of the 5. In the one race he wasn't top 5, he won the first 2 stages. That may help you out a little bit. Good stuff so far from Bristol, only going to get better.
They continue to work on his truck, guys.
Yeah, it's interesting whether you come in off turn 2 or whether you come in off turn 4. Under caution, you've got to come in off turn 2, no matter where you are pitted. And Rhodes missed it. And whether that was team communication that created that mishap.
That's fun, isn't it, man?
That's a little house central.
You got to be able to see.
I was trying to get the outside. Chose the outside lane. He knew the grip was going to be there. And he is now just kind of trying to set sail out front.
How about Chase Elliott coming
4 wide.
Well, there was 4 wide there. 4 wide. Where did that come from?
We switched cameras and he took the lead on us.
Big push.
Swapped over and took the lead from Nemechek. Nemechek trying to cross over.
Where did that come from? We'll need a replay of that, but that is incredible.
Rhodes is back in 13.
Nemechek trying to take a peek on the inside as Hocevar runs the middle.
And 3 wide behind him, buddy. He just hit got to the bottom, crossed over the bumps low. Hopefully just couldn't finish the deal.
Laterman third, and the 23 is Infinger, who's gotten up inside the top 5 now. But meanwhile, it's Hocevar, and here is that pass for the lead. Watch Hocevar and that 42 dive on the floor.
$1 million move, or did the Ford truck have trouble?
Wow.
He was up there in the fuzz and just never got the truck rotated. The 42 took advantage of it.
Slid right up in. Perfect slide job executed by the 42 of Hocevar, and now he's gapping Nemechek by a couple of lengths.
3 wide.
Look at changing lane.
Almost got into Logano and holding up Austin Way itself.
He ain't lifting.
Is he going to turn him?
After break, swerving, but you
They literally stuck.
They are stuck together.
I've never seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen it either. Wow. They're just parked over there in turn 2 at this point.
And the caution is out.
Well,
Just when you say I've seen it all,
right.
you see something new.
That's when the cookie sticks to the pan. And you're like, man, how'd this happen?
that's incredible.
They locked bumpers. There's no tandem at Bristol.
Well, Nemechek's going to be happy because he's going to get a shot to get that lead back on this restart from Hocevar.
Can Self just back up? Wow. Rip the gears back, rip it backwards.
That's interesting. So there's
That's the 22 of Self right in the middle, and watch.
Matty D put the slide job onto Self, and somehow the bumpers got locked together.
I think it's that carpet or whatever got in there.
I would like to tell you,
the carpet they're using on the dirt track. That's what it is.
Racing, not really sure how that happened.
It's that on the splitter.
Just out of
Keeps the
words
dirt
right
out.
now.
That net that's in there. It's the net.
But they did come to us here. How is
You boys just get the saw and cut it.
5 rolling for all those Kurt Busch fans out there.
Just cut the bumper on the white
I
truck
felt like
off.
we had a great first practice. We were 5th.
Don't be so idiots about it.
Well, that technically would be my last dirt start in 2010 in the go-kart.
I mean, that's why I asked. I knew the answer, but I am thoroughly impressed. The way that you've been able to master the slide on corner entry. You're putting down good forward drive. What do you need to do to pick up the W here in the next 50 laps?
Man, it's just managing the racetrack, where the grip is moving, and obviously where the other trucks are. You gotta make your truck and find grip where those guys are in front of you. Track position was key here. You're not seeing a ton of tire wear. Ben and I stayed out there. We were able to maintain the track position. So it's going to be hard to pass these guys. Hopefully our lane goes on the restarts, and we can bring this T-Sport, Toyota Thunder TRD Pro front, and hopefully win this thing.
Right on, buddy. I agree. Keep her smooth. Keep it clean. It's almost like a cookie sheet out there. It just keeps getting slicker and slicker, right?
No doubt about it. It's a lot of fun in these trucks.
Now, you see what I did there?
Yeah. And you know what? That's been the theme, Vince.
Launch. He's just been steadily working his way up as well.
And when they take the green flag, 45 to go here at Bristol. Hocevar to the point.
John Hunter a little bit sideways on the bottom and gave that nice run on the outside to to Grant Enfinger. Coming up the middle, 3 wide off turn 4. Will it work?
Oh, they're trying to squeeze in, and he does. Smith's going to lose some spots. Chandler Smith losing several and still dropping after that contact.
And that's where Majeski got bottled up on the bottom, and now Rhodes is able to take that spot out on the top side. So we don't have lane choice right now. And if you get an even number position, you have the outside, which is preferred right now. That is huge when you don't have lane choice.
Yeah, no choose zone. No choose zone here on the dirt. Well, look at this action all over the racetrack.
All the different handling characteristics are now on full display of tight entry, loose exit, not enough side bike. And then Rhodes just wheeling it.
He was powered through the middle of that 3 wide. That was a great move by Ben. He's up to 7th now. Next truck ahead is his teammate, the 98 of Christian Eckes.
Meanwhile, Nemechek back into second, taking that from Infinger. Kligerman there in fourth, and Kligerman dives down to try to make the move.
Last couple laps, I've seen the middle produce some good forward bite and some good traction. It's where you're splitting the blue groove areas.
Majeski making a move on Chase Elliott for 9th. Battle for second on the left-hand side of the screen. Nemechek is the 4, Kligerman is the 75.
Yeah, this is great camera work. You can look at 5 different trucks, look at all their lines, and right now it's about where you put that right rear tire to gain the fresh forward drive.
There's the gap. Hocevar back to second. Nemechek just under a second.
That's impressive. Hocevar has taken charge right now. That's what we need to see.
What about up to 4th?
Infinger's falling back.
On the move. Rhodes on the move into that 5th position around Infinger. Kofoid just ahead of Rhodes at 4th, and the caution is out as we've got one slow in turn 2.
It's your favorite corner, Mikey.
I tell you, that's an interesting turn. I want you to be careful there tomorrow night, okay, bud?
I will.
Keith McGee, 43.
42's lead.
Damage in the rear end there.
I talked to Keith last night. His mom's going through some health issues back in California, and he wanted to.
Pit this time, pit this time, pit, pit, pit.
Wanted us to give her a shout out and tell her we're thinking about it. This guy works really hard for these opportunities to go racing, and tonight's been a tough night. But always brings his A game and tries as hard as he can.
So McGee's going to come get some repairs. And it's going to provide another one of those chaotic restarts.
Chaotic, Vince. That's the best word to describe what we're seeing.
Just right of the Sunoco sign, and we see again, trucks they're struggling more so in 1, and then they end up
crashing into 2, right?
Turn 2 is just collateral damage.
Oh, there you see.
And then the 1 too hot.
Goes around. That looks like a tough surface, doesn't it? When you look down on it like that, shiny and...
What kind of cookie do you think it looks like now?
I'm done with cookie references. I'm out of cookie. I did enjoy my Oreo, though.
See, it's starting to turn in. That is awesome, though. Again, track prep like this at Bristol did not happen last year. Dirt tracks across America, across the world, have put down good services. Bristol.
Going to take a break. Going to keep it side by side so you won't miss a thing, and look forward to going green when we come back.
Out. Yes, Christopher Bell in his ear. Here's the latest update and advice.
So you know, there's been several guys that get too high on the restarts and they just plow. Get it done for them.
And they just told Buddy, stay to the bottom. Try to run on the bottom. Christopher said you get dew down there and that'll help your grip and to keep those guys behind you. They're looking forward, Vince.
Yeah, helps to have a guy like Christopher Bell in your ear in that situation as well. Hocevar leading them to green. 32 laps to go. John Hunter Nemechek dives into that second spot. Kofoid in third, getting some pressure on the inside from Kligerman.
Big move by John Hunter to the bottom.
Nemechek looking for the lead. Can't get it.
Still in there, bumper clear. Nice work.
They did everything they could. Just keep going.
Kofoid in that 51, securing third from Kligerman. Kligerman trying to fight back on the inside, but Kofoid's going to get it. Infinger is right there in 5th.
Look at those boys back there. 3 wide. Everybody's giving an inch. trucks everywhere. I mean, this is just awesome dirt racing. Momentum on the high side.
What about that run off that turn Taylor Smith had there? That's got to be so much fun. Getting that gas down and feeling your truck just accelerate. Whoa, Chase Purdy hops over the dirtle.
Turtle. That's easy.
Ben Rhodes in 5th, battling with Infinger. Remember, Rhodes won the first 2 stages, but had to pit at the end of the 2nd stage, lost a bunch of track position, and has raced his way back up into the mix again.
Yeah, he's got his track position back, Vince, and he's got fresher tires.
Yeah, Rhodes' corner entry is phenomenal. We saw it happening in the earlier qualifying race, and right now it's just aggressive as all heck because it's go time. There's less than 30 to go on a dirt track. You've got to race for this 4th place like there's no tomorrow.
Rich Lucius, the crew chief on that 99, has done a terrific job. He's got a lot of help from Tracy.
He's really using the tires to tell. He's turning back for the wall.
Who works for Coach Sport, put a lot of work into their dirt program, and it's paying off tonight. Strong runs by Rhodes, and the caution is out.
Needs to get that thing rolling so he doesn't lose a lap. Around he goes and back into battle.
It's a tough break. I mean, tons of track positions gone. There's going to be only but just so many laps left to be able to race his way up.
Remember, a couple laps ago, Vince, we saw that big run that Chandler got off turn 4, passed everybody.
Yep. Need to be
Next
charged.
Couple of laps, it all goes wrong.
Watch the 98 of Eckes just get into the back end of the 18.
Oh, late he did.
But he was already loose.
Yeah.
The way the truck set down into the corner, it was weird. He just lost pace, and then it was just loose.
The 12 of Spencer Boyd will get the free pass with this caution. Watch it from Joey Logano's view on board the 54.
This is where always trying to look ahead as a racer, and on dirt, there's so much to digest in front of you.
There's a spot. We try to get another one out of the deal.
It's pretty wild. All that's happening while you're out there on ice, you're just sliding all around on this glazed over dirt now.
Starting to see a few more cautions as we get closer to the end, and it's a lot more take than it is give. Under 25 to go.
Yeah, you're ripping and gouging, and you're trying to...
Stay tuned.
That's Joey Logano right there in the 54.
Slowed down a bit with the dirt, but it hasn't been any less exciting, that's for sure. It has been a great show tonight, and we're about down to winning time. Less than 20 to go, getting ready to go back green here.
I've been watching. I learned it today, yesterday, even in the tires. 2 different philosophies.
Preferred lane up top. Look at Nemechek squeezing him for this restart.
That low lane just does not have the traction.
Can Nemechek keep the 2nd position away from Parker Kligerman? It looks like he's going to do it.
And here comes Tom Majeski on the bottom. He's going to heat up Kligerman for that 3rd spot.
Kligerman taking a look on the inside. Majeski on the bottom, and then it's Buddy Kofoid in that 5th spot. Majeski and Kofoid now side by side. Kofoid up top.
Tonight, Kligerman just still continues to grip, but these guys right now...
Look who else there. There's Rhodes.
Extra wheel spin on corner exit. These guys are hammering down. No more patience, no more tire concentration.
Rhodes better hurry up, he ain't got much time.
He's a little better than Carson right now. Rhodes starting to close down on him, and Kofoid up high, trying to get around Kligerman. There's a little contact from the front bumper of
He's heating them up. He's heating them up. Osavar's got a big responsibility. It's keeping his truck underneath him and not looking in the mirror.
Camping World, 15 to go. 15 laps remaining here at Bristol. Osavar leads John Hunter Nemechek. Ben Rhodes trying to move on Buddy Kofoid. Majeski right there as well.
Kofoid jumped the groove off turn 4 last time around, but he's able to rebound quickly. See, he runs a little high there. It's a good launch down the straightaway.
Yeah, it's like he's aiming for that fresh mud or the tacky mud on the high side, way up there.
Another great job by Kligerman. We say it every time he's in that truck. Chris Carrier and what they had done with that 75 team. Impressive again. You want a break, you won't miss a lap. Keeping it side by side from Bristol.
You'll receive a a free audio copy of Shannon Bream's new book.
And more involved. Chase Elliott thinks involved. No, the 19. I forgot who that is right now. I can't think right now. Is that Justin Hill? David Courtwood? Bob?
Families, drivers and dreamers, just how they...
And the 99 with a ton of damage. The 66 going to be out of it. Been racing hard all race long. Going to be out of it now.
Over 70 years of history.
A lot of damage.
Together, one.
Yeah, David Courtwood goes around 66 of Ty Majeski. Ton of damage to Ty's truck. Can't get no fuel in it. It don't matter though, with probably 11 laps to go, but still. I don't know if he's gonna be around that metal. That sheet metal's gonna fly off of there, that rear part of the duct on the rear of the truck. Not looking too good for Ty Majeski. Tanner Gray's making back to it. Yeah, that tire's it's rubbing. They can probably have to pit right here. We'll have to see though. I don't know this. I mean, it's between. If anybody's gonna win, it's gonna be between the 42 truck, the Ford truck, the 75, and the 99. Chase Elliott maybe, but I think it's going to be between those four. It's really a top three, but you got Ben Rhodes in fourth, so you never know.
That's a game changer. Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, that's
all those guys
Derek.
in that spot.
Yeah, Derek Krause
Derek
involved
Krause,
as well.
yeah.
As there you see Kofoid coming to pit road. See what happens here.
Ben Rhodes in the 99 dives in.
Huge run.
Yeah, all that's clean. All that's looking good.
Oh, he came right up in front of him.
Kofoid tried to cross over, didn't he?
He did. He just grabbed a handful of wheel and gas, and these are big, heavy trucks. And it's a shame. It's just that one little itty-bitty mistake in his first race. Doing such a great job.
And Derek Krause is the one that slid into that and actually created the damage to both the 51 and 66 trucks by making contact.
Watch this move when Kofoid goes spinning. Chase Elliott. Watch how he gets through this mess. Round goes the trucks on the low side. Chase squeezes through on the outside. Now he's in the top 5.
And also Rhodes made it through, followed by Joe Logano and more.
Innocent bystander there. Again, a dirt track, when you spike the brake, and that rear just wants to snap around on you.
And, Derek Krause was in a bad spot there.
Up the track, run as he can.
It's the best restart that John Hunter's got so far.
Hocevar still going to beat him down into turn 1. Here comes Ben Rhodes around the outside.
Throwing it down in there.
Rhodes, stage 1 and stage 2 winner, has had to come back from middle.
Rhodes on the high lane.
He is just awesome it around. I mean, he is just grabbing all kinds of speed on entry. Here he goes.
Crossover for the lead. Rhodes to the bottom. Throws it in there, trying to hold on to it. Hocevar trying to cross him over.
That is wild. Just totally took over.
Here comes Hocevar throwing another one back at him, but isn't going to be able to convert.
It was too late.
Rhodes holds on to the lead. Nemechek to the bottom now.
I mean, did you guys see that happening?
What a performance by Ben Rhodes.
Doing it.
I told you to watch out for Rhodes. Here comes Rhodes.
That thing almost looked tight there, like it was just, it's bound up.
And he's just playing with him. Saw his lift all the way through that corner and he got him straight away, he floored it. Look out, he's just coasting. He's gone. White flag for Rhodes.
This has been done with authority.
Look, he's just driving the truck as the 42 ends up in the air trying to catch him. Rhodes. Easy meat.
5 times he has been runner-up since he last won. He said he just has fun on the dirt here in Bristol. Likes it even better than running on the concrete. He was runner-up.
Say bye-bye.
Said he wanted to be
Rhodes.
position better this time around, and he has done it.
Rhodes.
Wins on the dirt at Bristol.
Impressive. Never would have thought he could have overcome that mistake at the end of stage 1.
Oh, true.
Big crash coming to the checker flag.
51 again.
Mike Bartlett at 33 had a solid night running the top 20 and got turned around, and there you see Kofoid driving off.
Yeah, a few of them. In fact, I think all 3 of those lost. the checkers, but up and drive across. Get the finish
speed all night long. Like, I was watching the heat race back when the sun was out and the mud was tacky.
Aggressive, confident, comfortable, all weekend long for Ben Rhodes, and
it's 45 and just a real great personality. Always a smile on his face. He really enjoyed his post-race.
A veteran at the age of 25, been doing this for 7 years in this series.
And he's going to really enjoy going to victory lane.
He might even get 7 championships in the truck, you know.
In 6 races, 5 top 5s, including a win. And we mentioned that one race that he didn't finish top 5. He had won the first
21.
2 stages. And a heartbreaker for Carson Hocevar. He was right there.
He did everything he possibly could. He focused and
try to win for his fallen friend.
He was protecting the
Rhodes is the winner at Bristol.
Gotta feel so good to jump out of that truck and hear those fans screaming for you.
I think he was restarting 6th. He was on the outside and was just able to find all the right spots to be at the right time. I mean, wow. Job well done.
Josh is with the winner.
Ben Rhodes, what a performance here tonight. You said you never had a perfect truck. It looked like you had a perfect truck here tonight. Can you talk about this race?
Oh man, I thought we gave it away for a moment. Michael Waltrip asked me on the radio, did you mean to stay out? And the real answer is no. So driving back through the pack like that was really, really tough. And not something we wanted to do. My crew gave me such an awesome Toyota Tundra this weekend.
NASCAR Pinty Series.
I wasn't going to let them down. I had to go back up there and earn the spot back. So really, really proud of all their effort. It looks like I had really fast teammates today too. And thanks everybody for coming out. Happy Easter.
Canada Series.
Ben Rhodes, your winner here on the Bristol Dirt.
Then you said, my fault, my bad. What could you have done differently there?
I mean, either rip the top or crashed him. I mean, I hate saying that, but it's part of this racing, right? I mean, I couldn't really compete with him. He just had better tires, and I mean, he was the fastest truck all day, so I was just trying really hard and hoping I could pull it off. I kept looking up in the mirror, hoping, I was like, man, like, he's 5th, he can't really go anywhere, and then once I knew he was 4th, I was like, oh, I'm in trouble here, and he slide jobbed me, and I should have prepared for it, crossed him over, and then raced him really hard. But it's, I mean, second just sucks. I mean, it does. It's terrible. It's especially being that close. We have Brian Clausen's logo on the car, and I'm wearing the shirt still, and I mean, I was hoping to be able to give him tribute, but he was definitely running, he was definitely with me tonight, and hopefully Tim and everybody that, you know, he really touched, and you know, was really happy seeing that BC out front again, and just close. But he was definitely with me tonight, running that thing as hard as we were.
Brian Clausen meant a lot to all of us.
Slipping into the 2nd spot on our playoff.
Oh, Rhodes wins again, guys. Love you guys. Peace out. Randall.